This is a Nintendo Switch. This is also a Nintendo Switch. And this is also a Nintendo Switch OLED. So why the hell did I buy this thing? All right, so for those of you who have watched on the channel, you'll know that I do play Nintendo games and specifically Switch. I've covered multiple games. I really do enjoy the Switch. I enjoy the mobility of it. I enjoy the fact that I can play it on a TV. And to be perfectly honest with you, that's what I do the majority of the time. That's how I capture my footage. I do enjoy it a lot. I use the Switch Pro controller. It's very comfortable. As you can see, we do have satisfied grips for 2 of these Switches. However, I must admit, I have actually never played on this Switch OLED. In fact, I've never used a Switch OLED. Why? Because it's not really mine. This is Rose's Switch, and I don't like to mess with other people's stuff, even if they live in the same household as me. So I've never actually played on a Switch OLED. So what I've been doing, honestly, is I've been waiting. I've been hearing the rumors of Switch 2. I've been thinking about it, like I might as well just wait for the new hardware. Well, here's the thing. Everything for the new hardware has been sort of slow and forthcoming. And with the release of Tears of the Kingdom and the release of this special edition Switch OLED, I figured, you know what? Time to stop waiting. Let's go ahead and grab one of these and have my first actual ownership experience of an OLED while I'm also picking up a special edition. The other thing is Breath of the Wild is a large part of the reason that I got back into gaming. It's one of the first games that I played on the Switch, and I absolutely loved it. And I'm really excited for the release of Tears of the Kingdom, and I really want to have a good experience doing it. Now here's the thing, these games are really long. Breath of the Wild is really long. I'm sure Tears of the Kingdom will also be really, really long. So I want to be able to have a good handheld experience, and this came out, so I might as well dive right in. As far as the Switch itself, I pre-ordered it. Let me get these other inferior Switches out of the way. As far as this Switch, I pre-ordered it from Best Buy, and I actually got a notification. I totally forgot that this was coming out before the release of the game. So they told me it was ready for pickup, and so down I went to Best Buy, and here we are. Let's just go through. We're gonna unbox it, and then I'll give you some of my first impressions, and we'll test it out with a little game you may have heard of. Not Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, just to see how that looks. All right, so comes in this very nice special edition box. As you can see, very nice special edition box here. The thing I was really surprised about when I picked this up was that it doesn't have an actual seal on it. Like, you could just pull these things open. I mean, I'm curious to see if maybe there's something stuck together inside somewhere, but nope. I'm in the box. So I think that means there's no such thing as sealed in box with the new Tears of the Kingdom Switch OLED. Here's the base system screen in plastic. Ooh, nice and clean. It has a little bit of a texture to the back. I don't know how well this will show up on camera. There, you could see some of it in the reflection. But you can feel the little ridges. That's kind of a nice feature. Also, the OLED's large kickstand. I am a fan of that. This will be nice with the Switch Pro controller. All right. And the big thing where you get the majority of the color is actually from the Joy-Cons. So you've got the right here, continuing that kind of circle motif with the gold. And when I've been watching other people with this, it looks like a dark mustardy gold in most of the videos that I've seen. But this is actually like a bright, like legit gold. So that's kind of cool to see. I was a little bit worried about that. And then it's got the white. It also has a white backing, which is interesting. And then the black buttons and the black end. Taking a look at the left side here. Same color scheme, obviously. White backing, kind of more of a grittish look as opposed to the round. But like I said, I thought it was gonna be kind of a brownish mustardy kind of color, and it's really not. It's really like a legitimate gold. So let's go ahead and we'll click these two into place. Let's try to make sure I put the correct one on each side to start. There we go. Nice satisfying click. And we have our complete Tears of the Kingdom Switch. All right, we're gonna actually see if this has some charge in just a minute, but we'll finish the unboxing experience here. All right, we've got health and safety information, which this is the part that no one reads, and collectors, when they buy aftermarket, they'll be looking for this kind of stuff. So we will just leave that right in there. Set that aside. Now the dock. Now let's see. It's very nicely bubbled up. Nintendo generally does a pretty good job with that. Oh, it's actually, again, it's very bright. I don't think this comes across in a lot of videos, and we'll see if it comes across in this one with my cameras, but it's actually a very bright gold, which I am happy to see. No one wants like a mustard brown gold, and this is definitely not. It's very bright. So let's put the combo together. And boom, there it is. All right, other things you get: HDMI cable. You get your power brick. Nothing special about these. I doubt they're gonna mark anything on them. You get your little, put your two Joy-Cons together. Nothing special about this. This is standard. And then the other thing that I think you get, which is special to the Switch, is the little safety wrist straps. There they are, yes. So these are actually white with black buttons to match the rest of the Switch, and a nice gold wristband there, which has like a little white in it as well. So pretty nice look. I actually do keep these around and use them. I know a lot of people think, oh, they're ridiculous, but it's nice to be able to have people over, play a multiplayer game like Shredder's Revenge or something, and throw them a little Joy-Con with one of these on the end, and they actually get buttons for L and R. So we will hold on to those, and that is it for the box itself. So now let's see if we have a little juice in this puppy, and we will fire it up. If not, I'll have to charge it a bit and see what the first impressions are like playing for the first time on the Tears of the Kingdom Switch OLED, and we'll try Breath of the Wild. All right, the moment of truth. We're hitting power. Ah, we got a Nintendo symbol. I think we're good to go. I don't know how much battery it's gonna have, but yeah, okay. So we are in business. Let's go ahead and we'll load up Breath of the Wild. It's gonna take me through the normal setup process here. I will just go through that. Detach the Joy-Cons. Yeah, I know how to do that. Why does it want me to do this? Okay, it's showing me the whole kickstand thing, which is lovely, I will say, to have that nice big kickstand. I'll turn it so this camera can see. You will need the following. Yeah, I know. A system update's required. Okay, this might take a minute. Well, we'll see. I guess we'll see in real time exactly how long this takes. Oh. Update complete. System will restart momentarily. That was pretty fast. I can't complain. I can't complain about that. So far, I don't feel any difference in the buttons. Maybe there's a slight difference. I don't know. It's maybe. I kind of doubt it, but all right. We are in. So now, if I can find where I put it, good old Breath of the Wild. Let's see how it looks on the OLED. I think I got about half a battery, so should be plenty. All right. And what I'll do is I'll just keep it like this. There we go. Breath of the Wild is in. Well, I'll tell you this, the viewing angle, I am over here. Like this is my angle. Oh, so can I download that? Give me that 64 megs. I don't remember how much internal memory does the Switch OLED have. I do have a memory card arriving for this. Hey, there we go. All right, we are in, and we're in with my save file, which is great, but the viewing angle is awesome. It honestly doesn't matter what angle I'm at. I can see it perfectly. We will continue. This save has beaten the entire base game and some of the DLC. I don't know why. I didn't love the DLC when it came to Breath of the Wild, but the base game, totally in on the base game. This looks really good. I honestly, oh boy. Let's not lose my weapon. I honestly don't even remember how to do anything in this game. Okay, well, there's my bomb. So yeah, the viewing angle is awesome. I love the kickstand. This is way more secure than this little dinky thing here. I didn't trust it so much that I have like almost never used it. But it's like kind of crooked. I don't know. I never use that thing. And there's just a big difference in the screen as well. Oh, I'm cold. Hold on. Hold, please. I don't remember how to do anything in this game. There we go. Now we are nice and warm. Okay. Can't be freezing to death. I'll just load the Nintendo eShop with this one. I mean, it doesn't seem like a huge difference, but when you put them side by side, like the difference in these two is pretty big. If I matched up the screens, it's a large difference in the size. This is in a dark area right now, so it looks dark, but this is actually quite a bit brighter too. It's the dynamic range, right? So like, and this is gonna be hard to see on a camera, but just like the dark and the light is such a huge difference. Oh, you know what I can do? I'll just show the same thing. I'll go to the eShop on here. There you go. So that's more fair. You can see just the difference in the size. And maybe the blacks. It probably isn't going to show up on there. Yeah, it's just, I don't even think this is max brightness. Oh, yeah, it just lightened up. It's on auto brightness right now. Wow, it's a very, very big difference in color. It's kind of odd. It's almost like the normal Switch has like a purple hue to it. And the OLED is far more blue. It's a lot sharper. I mean, they run at the same resolution and everything. It's just all about the screen. Oh, look at the red. This game is going to be so friggin' epic. I'm so excited for it. Jesus. You know, it's kind of nutty. I actually watched a video with someone who said that they hated Breath of the Wild and that they were going to skip this game. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's possible, especially if you're really not into like the sandbox nature of it, but I just can't, man. This is the hype game of the year for me. It's not even close. I mean, which experience do you want for Tears of the Kingdom? You want this one or you want the big boy, at least in handheld? Obviously, when you plug them both into a dock, it's not going to make any difference whatsoever. Yeah, I don't know how you're not hyped for that. I guess the last little thing I'll do is that when you snap in the controllers, there should be a little color on the side. Boom. And it's gold. So that's a nice little touch too. All right, to wrap things up, first impressions. This thing's pretty sick. Now, if I already had a Switch OLED, would I have bought this? No, I probably would not have bought this. But again, with it being Zelda, with it being Tears of the Kingdom, the hype I have for that game, the love I have for Breath of the Wild, even though I can't even remember how to play it now, so I should probably play a little before Tears of the Kingdom comes out in like another week or so. This thing is awesome. If you're interested, I'm going to do a video that's going to be kind of like the ultimate build for this. So a big memory card, the satisfied grips that we have for some of the other ones, and maybe the new Pro Controller case. I don't know. So that's another thought. But let me know in the comments down below. Did you pick up one of these? I saw they're still available on Amazon, so if you haven't gotten one yet, there are still opportunities to pick them up. Yeah, I'm excited to use this thing, and I hope it helps me kind of plow through my backlog a little faster, you know, with this nice handheld experience, a little nicer than the smaller screen there. I'm still gonna hold on to that one because I can still use it as a docked one, and obviously it's still a really good experience. I think Nintendo, while they don't make the craziest, most powerful systems in the world, they make some fun ones, and they have a ton of first-party games and first-party series, which you just can't miss out on. And that's how they drive that repeat business. That's how they squeak some more cash out of me for yet another Switch. But yeah, that's really it. I mean, I think it looks beautiful. I think the color looks much better in person than it does on any of these videos that you're seeing. Hopefully I can kind of capture it in some B-roll so you guys can get a better look. But let me know in the comments down below. Did you pick one of these up? Are you looking at picking one of them up? Are you excited for Tears of the Kingdom like I am? Do I regret buying it? Not at all. If I had an OLED, would I buy it? Probably not, but this thing is pretty sick. It's not a Switch 2 or Switch Pro, but it's good enough for me for now, and it definitely is an upgrade over my old red and blue. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. And as always, I'm Pirates for Pirates Gaming saying, until next time, I will see you there.